for you guys, episode 2 for us, the last session of 18!
Woo!
It's been 3 years.
It has been 1 year, and tonight is the last AB only session. Which, because of that, I kind of want to reminisce a little bit, just so you guys know.
I died, by the way.
We started with Ruben, Pat, Roth, Asa, and Olivia O'Rourke.
She's
Now
dead.
our original group.
To us.
Which eventually became added Ash, lost Olivia, added Ash and Logan, and has now added Sam, Nick, and Amelia, and Avery. Hi Avery.
Hi, Avery.
You're not a person. And now we're here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. Which this, if we replace Avery with Wiley, is going to be our A team, I think.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
Oh,
That was so good.
which we're very excited for. Holy
Yes,
crap! What did you do?
No, he's just
I just read my ability.
Quiver and palm.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Is this your character, Avery?
I can't see that far. Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Yes! Eat it to me. I'm a
Ross?
wizard this time.
Pyromancer.
In any case, we were going to get started really quickly. This video is actually going to be posted on YouTube, which is crazy.
What?
But it means I don't get to play my music, which is kind of lame. Does the camera get?
We can make our own music.
Boom. No.
Dude.
No.
You want to be in charge.
Can you hand that to Ryan?
Hi.
I think.
Yeah.
Even if it,
Thank
like,
you.
put them back. Succeeds, it's still 10.
I'll put them back in.
And with that, because we did this,
No.
we
If
did
it
this at
doesn't
the
succeed,
very
it's just
first
gonna
session, and we always do it on the first session. We're gonna do this at the very last session. If you would please, could everyone go around, say the name of their character, and describe their character, preferably in character voice. And we're gonna start with the one character who is the same from the start of the campaign.
But I don't.
But he doesn't have them.
So, my name is Kiki Aki, and I am a water ranger. And I have blonde hair, and since the beginning of this campaign, I have gained 8 tentacle legs.
When did? Okay.
Yeah, that was an
I've
interesting
been
time.
here.
And a half dragonborn hand, and my main weapon is a bow.
How did I? What?
Yeah, and if you want to give a little brief of what Kip looked like at the beginning, or Key looked like at the beginning. That's totally.
Yeah, he was kind of pretty much just a surfer dude with a solid little chin strap beard and some swept back hair. No tentacle legs, just normal legs, you know.
As you do.
As you know, you go.
And
Went from that to, at a certain point, having 3 different forms.
yeah, and
Right.
turned
Oh, yeah, I
into
remember.
like champion of
Kratos.
Kreatos. Yeah, there we go.
Gods.
Half Arc Fae, half Celestial, half Hexblade. It was pretty cool.
Yeah! Alright.
Much.
So, this is Grav. He's a Dragonborn monk with this really cool leather strap thing that's going on his chest, and just like black pants. And he's a brass brass Dragonborn, so like flaming mouth, and he hits stuff dragon because he's a monk. So like really buff, really scary, fire-breathing monster.
I'm having way too fun with this camera, guys. Like, you can't see yourselves, but I need to see my beautiful face. Alright, Avery, you want to describe Lance?
Do I? Should I?
If you want!
Yes, you
I would have
should.
done the character sheet, but yeah.
Oh, do you not have the...
Oh boy.
It should be in a... In
Here,
the
I saw
I'm
it.
just gonna
I
use.
saw it somewhere.
I'm just gonna use the online thing.
It's in the cards.
Alright.
Funny thing, I don't have my character sheet.
We are organized.
Oh, yeah.
So very.
Just look at the table.
No swearing.
Someone score? Hey, I found Mark on it.
You could find key.
So, do you want to describe Lance?
Sure. My name is Lance, and I am here to do my part in making the world a better place, and I hope that everyone notices it.
And also court women.
Huh?
And also court women. That's the main thing.
It is.
Forgot
As
to
you do.
get in your pants part.
Oh, it is. Yeah, well, that's...
They're just so
Careful of the camera.
Yeah, we're not touching these.
Ah.
This is the
And Lance enjoys women way too much. He
actually go.
is a
I'll just
pretty
do
basic
D&D.
fighter.
Oh, Lance, right here.
Fighter rogue.
Fighter. Is your
Oh, another competition.
Oh.
Okay.
Does Lance look like the
I'm
Yeah,
really
he's,
basic?
he's essentially Prince Charming with this kind of rakish thing going on. Yeah. Rakish.
Oh, rakish.
Rakish audacity. It
Yeah.
means that he can just choose to
I
have
know
sneak
what
attack.
it is.
And here we come to our first accented character. Who is your what character? How many characters have you had in this campaign cast?
too many.
9.
3.
3. So this is your third character.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Grisvilda.
Oh, yeah. She died.
Alright, so our little
And
candlestick.
all of them, she has just chosen
I was
to
there
kill
with
them.
Grisvilda.
Yeah.
I did not choose to kill Ayla.
You wanted to kill Ayla at one point.
He is not here.
Oh, it's right.
I still salty.
At one point, Ayla was dead for a while. Let's be honest.
Let's just accept the facts.
I can't cast healing spells.
Fun, we're all gonna die.
My name is Annabelle. Everyone nicknamed me the
They
Combo.
don't know me.
Gandalf.
Calm down.
And I'm a short dwarf, fiery red hair, and I sound weird like this. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's not a dwarf on fire. Or did I just picture that?
Yeah, actually, I was trying to remember that too.
I just picture her as a
So, I thought when you said fiery red hair, I thought you meant like on fire. And so I've been picturing like fire genasi.
Like
but
an
it's
actual
genasi. It's genasi. Okay, this guy who was playing a Minotaur, which, by the way, if you're playing a Minotaur, you don't know what you're doing. Because Minotaur was like, it's actually pronounced Ganassi.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's derived from the word genie. So that would imply that it's genocide.
Oh, is that the guy?
But yeah, that's the guy!
That's the guy.
That's the guy!
That's the guy.
That's the guy.
Anyway.
That was a one shot. Go ahead, Veronica.
Everybody shut the hell up!
Oh god.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Alright, I can't do the accent.
And I
Not
don't
now, at
need
least.
the wall.
Please try.
So,
I want to hear
I
this.
started. Oh, you will. Be patient, you blubberous.
Oh yeah, totally.
blubberous bloodbath.
Great insult.
I mean, it is a pretty good one. I mean, I can't mess. Alright, Riley, pay attention.
I am paying attention
I'm
to you.
introducing my character to God.
Okay.
So, my name was Baron, I was a rogue, I was pretty damn good at my job, and I stole things and I killed people. One point, I got into a fight, I was the last original surviving member for a long ass time of the Shrouded Conclave, and then some things happened, I may have died, I came back as a woman, and I'm now a dragon.
A dragon.
Wait, really?
Still a woman. You don't want to be, but you're a woman.
But it's still a woman. But foreshadowing, I have just become a wizard, and I do have the spell of wish. So instead of saving the world and
You piece of garbage.
and killing the shroud with that
Don't
wish
you
spell,
dare.
I may wish myself back to the correct gender.
Don't even cry! I swear to God!
Alright,
That is
moving
a
on.
very good
This
point.
is where gender is.
Moving on.
Next review.
Okay.
Oh, I
My
think
character's name is Aya. She's mute. She wears a hijab and face scarf thing, so you can really only see her eyes. And she's, I don't know, she has 2 swords, and they're really cool. And she can fly.
I need a spell just
Nice.
Yes, Eldritch Knights.
Alright.
Which one?
So how many characters have you had, Ruben?
Well, let's see. The first one died because some people decided to.
We got some people who were a little salty. But we're on character number 3 for you.
Wait, who was your first character?
You're on 3 and you're on 3.
Alice.
I keep thinking
Oh,
it was
yeah,
Alice.
who's that?
I can't-
Then
wait,
Taharka, now Alice.
Tahar died?
Alice?
Taharka? Taharka's
Taharka quit.
During the
quit.
Black Shroud battle, Taharka disappeared.
Yay.
Wait, who are you now?
Riley,
You guys
You'll see.
Riley, do you have your...
Don't actually, we're skipping you because you don't get to introduce your character just yet. Sam.
My name,
Wait,
as many people
Can you
may.
get your Chromebook so I can get my spell
Hey!
list?
Oh, yeah, sure. Amelia,
Yeah.
my backpack is in the mud room. Inside of it, in the big pocket, is my Chromebook. You want to grab that?
Thank you.
Riley, Sam's not happy.
All right, back to the marvelous character of Sam.
Right.
We have 60 feet.
I think you're a football, right?
Guys, if we're gonna be on YouTube, we should all get Twitter handles that are really like artsy.
No, we should.
Hey guys, my name is and follow me at
Instagram, Snapchat,
at
Facebook.
Riley.Riley.Riley.
That's 3
Slash
Riley's, no
Riley.
E's. You're spelled the dyslexic way.
Hey, Lazy!
Okay.
My
Insult
name,
me.
as some of you may not know, is Ordon. Ordon. Wait, which camera angle is the best for me?
Which one's my best camera angle? This one. So yeah, on this side, this one. Oh,
This shoots
Yeah, sure.
this way, that one shoots this
it
way.
really
this one shoots this way.
Yeah.
And then I have that one shoot down there.
It really suits my next statement, don't worry. Ordon.
Everyone quiet, we all listen to Ordon.
Okay.
Ordon.
Or were you?
Look at this.
The dog. Now, let me tell you, I am the, well, I'll keep it to the important details. I am the tallest member of this party. I fought probably way the most of this party. And
Except for one person.
That's the best gimmick. Oh
get smacked. I have many fans, as you can tell. But to simplify it, I am a Furbolg fighter who. Come on. I don't remember what type of fighter I am, but I am a fighter nonetheless.
Brute.
Plant fighter. Brute?
Brute.
Brute. That fits me.
Makes sense.
And that is all that is important as of now.
What's the internet here?
And our last.
Not the time,
It should automatically connect. You just have to here on Earth. Click on here on Earth. And it
It's
should
not.
Well, someone help me.
I don't want it.
So
Oh my god.
You mean you can drive the car?
Kip is not part of the Shrine Conflict.
Yes.
Exactly what I'm
Yeah. So yes, we are actually missing one Shrouded Conclave member who, if you did not see the last
I find it worrisome that I'm the only one that noticed.
so Logan's not here
Yeah.
because Kip
Oh, I
is
knew about it.
no longer part of the Shrouded Conclave.
No,
as
Graf
he
tried
has
to kill him.
left. And so
Kip-
our last member who joined with Kip as his bodyguard.
Am I
Terrible
on the
bodyguard, by the
Shut
way.
up! So,
Good visual.
Your allegiances are to him technically, but we'll get into that later.
You
She hasn't.
how many times do I have to get taken over by people?
No, we'll talk about the. Go
Okay.
ahead. What character?
I am Lilith. I'm a barbarian Goliath. Used to be the tallest.
Just so everyone knows, Sam created
Yeah.
Ordon just to make Lilith mad. 100%.
Yeah.
We had a conversation. Sam was like, "I want to make Ashley mad. I want to be the tallest."
Are you serious?
That was
Are you really surprised?
Lilith,
Sam is the same person
you still have
who
you
we
still
can't tell
are
him
beating him by one thing, and you know what that is.
I swear to God, I am very self-conscious about my weight. I do not appreciate fat jokes.
She has a list.
8,000.
Is that list
It's like a
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
just me.
Oh yes. It's just very. She is a new person. She has not been on your list once up to this point.
Yeah.
Oh! And one name.
And I am in love with my girlfriend named Zara.
That is the entire character. Oh,
Pretty sure
all right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I guess we should go over some important NPCs. Include Liam Dre says. But that shows that I made a good bad guy. So
You
Liam
made
Dre
it annoying,
says.
but you made it annoying bad guy. You
Yeah.
didn't die.
Exactly.
Hitoshi,
But you.
who's passed away in this Black Shroud battle. I love how I say passed away. I'm very upset about that actually. CO.
6 times though.
Yes. CO,
The
who is
Netherlands.
with the party right now.
They
Who's
might be in here as well.
What? Which Lilith makes you the third tallest.
No! I might be the tallest if I
God,
stand
not even on the
up to
podium
with my
anymore.
And more importantly, Clingy, the kobold wizard, and her companion, Asha, who we come into the wonderful world of Akaria to find two couples, Asha and the newly minted female Veronica.
Oh yeah.
Newly minted.
Oh, yeah.
Newly minted. Those,
I mean, like,
making love very aggressively and affectionately. And then on the opposite end of this court,
Why am I?
opposite end of this crater, Zara and Lilith, the newly engaged, are doing a similar activity. So, the Shrouded Conclave, a little bit more wholesome. So, my Shrouded Conclave, what do you want to do?
Kiss the
I want to attune my helm.
Which helm?
The helm of Arcadia.
Oh yeah.
Wait, how did you get that from me?
Gave it to me!
Because you have the upper helmet, you don't have two heads!
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I wish for 2 heads.
You have one? You don't have enough attunement slots, you're already attuned to like 16.
Give him a second head,
Only
does he get
supposed
3 more attunements?
Oh my
Can
god!
I wish for more wishes?
I have 8 tentacles, how many is
What?
Can you?
No. I wish.
Okay, yeah, so you guys watch as Ordon kind of kneels down, takes the helmet and kind of like touches it to his forehead, which those of you who've attuned before know that you don't even need to touch the item, but Ordon is, by his namesake, Bill. Which does not understand this.
What's your intelligence mod again?
It's not as bad as my charisma, but it's -1.
yes, I'm smarter than him!
I have a 6 intelligence, I know what I'm doing.
No!
I have
It's 0.
have 6
What's your
The-
score?
Oh, 11.
Yeah, he's smarter than me too. I have 20 intelligence.
So, I am.
Nice.
Cool, I'm going to the body of the dead king.
You're going to what?
I'm going over to the body of the dead king.
Okay, so yeah, so you find the corpse of the dead king, of which is now, you watch as certain parts of it, which were solid when you were fighting him before, are gaps. And you can see this black ooze kind of surrounds him laying there. And as you kind of look at it, this is almost the kind of ectoplasm that the shroud has left behind after possessing.
Okay.
I like how
The kid.
Riley's just committed regicide at this point.
Honestly, is
I'm just
you
like-
said all the people who were like
I don't know if
possessed
that was
were on the
poison.
crater?
Only about 100 of the thousands that around have risen up and seem to be consoling each other.
Do I see the queen or any of the?
No.
Make a perception check. There's one more thing. He seems to be disintegrating at a rather
Oh, that's not good.
eccentric rate.
crap.
On that note, you guys watch
Perception check?
eccentric rate. I can't do vocabulary. It's late. And at this point, you guys do watch as a red cloaked
It's
figure
7?
summits
Oh,
the
it's not
crater.
towards ye. Sorry.
A red cloaked figure
This-
Do we know him?
summits the crater, and you watch as drawing back a bow, notching 3 arrows. Would you like to describe your character?
Okay, I thought he was
So
going
y'all fuckers gonna get killed.
I would wish you had existence.
I'm gonna shoot you before you do.
Veronica's drunk with power right now.
I'm going to switch my gender.
Did you choose
immediately.
This is like that episode of
Power
Community
kill.
where there's like.
No, I chose wish and polymorph.
You should have chosen
Power kill.
That's good.
So I was going to, but I was gonna say like the shroud has more than 100 hit points. So it was like there's no real me using it, and everyone here.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yes. I'm not gonna do a voice because fuck that. It's only 2 seconds.
Language.
Hey!
Fudge. Sorry, I used a 1F1.
That's you, Roth.
Shut up.
Oh,
yes.
So GSA and Library Club both have the 1F
Yes.
rule, so...
Right,
Wait,
so
PG-13.
did you just, who used our 1F word?
Ruben! Yeah, she used 2.
Damn.
If there were 2, I would say the word than you.
can say whatever I want.
We're already demonetized.
It means that I have to now do a lot more editing. Thank you. I
I honestly think it should be unedited. Like,
We love you, Kat.
We need a director's cut.
Just have like a solitary.
I want to be director. I want to be director.
There are certain
No.
websites where you can upload any video you want.
Moving on. As
Do you know what else they haven't said? You apologize.
We are tiny children.
how we separate the children from the adults. So as this figure summits the crater, again, Ruben, would you like to describe your character?
Yes, so I am Alice Escalus. I
Wait, you heard that?
princess of Arbasic.
Oh,
Oh,
why are you so
Wait now.
$5 a
Because I heard that name before.
That was so cool.
Alice?
Yes,
Oh
Alice.
shit, he's
I am wearing a red cloak with a rather strange bow.
I got
and
9 twice in a row.
glowing golden sword at my side.
Introduction of character.
And you watch as this figure, who lowers her hood and reveals herself to be Alice Escalus, the heir to the throne, and the queen now, as it appears that
Wait, do we
the
know
king
that?
is dead.
Yes,
Yeah.
the king
No,
is
but
dead.
the queen is queen. The queen?
No.
Is she dead?
You saw a vision that looked like the queen was very much
Like dead.
Yes.
Like,
What?
this is dead.
Alright, am I
Remember, and you watch as in her one hand is the bow of Larbazixstan, the one and only most powerful weapon of that realm. And in her other hand is the sword of Elysium, Alice's trademark weapon.
God,
Wait, Ruben, do
is
you
this?
want
This is her. This is his older brother.
Younger sister.
it? Younger
You know what I meant.
Hold on.
You know what I meant.
Older brother, it's younger sister, but we'll go with it.
So when he
I know
was
what you-
originally Alice,
And we'll roll with
this
it.
is her.
Wait, can
His
you do
sister.
the
This is
family
confusing,
tree?
but yes,
Yeah.
it's the
Yes.
sister of
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Younger
Alice's
sister.
little sister.
That's what I wanted to confirm.
Riley, can I see the family tree for them?
Could I
Cat, where's the family tree?
With you, because you asked for it.
I did ask for it, I remember that.
Riley, you're on camera. You can't lie.
So,
You can lie on camera.
Gotta
No,
rub
no,
some
no, I'm not done yet. Riley. So
did you say
Sometimes
that?
on audit, they go through the skin.
Riley.
That
Are
was
you giving her a
scruffy.
facial
I didn't expect
Riley.
that.
That was what?
Riley.
Yes.
So what do I see before me?
You
Oh,
see
yeah.
the dead corpse of your
Scruffy.
father.
Good start.
You see thousands of dead bodies. Most of them appear to be Larbazixstani. And actually, what was your perception check?
3.
3. Can you make a perception check, Alice?
Can I start like going around and trying to help up like people who are not dead?
Yeah, sure.
That's a 12.
Imagine a
Oh,
spell
yeah.
that did this amount of
12 is enough.
I would love it.
You see the bodies of your mother, Atlas, Arthur, Andrew. Oh my gosh, I forgot the other name.
Wait.
Alex.
What?
Atlas, Andrew, Arthur, and Alex.
Alex, Andrew, Arthur. You see
Somebody nice.
all of them
That's the point.
laying on the ground. Atlas appears to be the only one conscious.
I'm
I hate you so much. I hate you.
Can at this point, I'm standing over the crater, yes?
You are.
There are guards in the vicinity.
You see the shrouded the city. You are in the middle of nowhere as the city has been destroyed. It's a crater now. I don't know if you guys. This crater is easily 10 miles wide.
I'd like to fire my arrow. I'd like to fire an arrow.
Rock!
Riley,
Yes.
I'd like to fire an arrow
At-
over. Actually, could I intimidate the shrouded conclave?
Sure. If you like.
Bitch, you wanna try?
I just got engaged.
Make an intimidation check. You're
You're
going
right,
to
okay.
advantage.
These are you.
17. All right, hold on. Wait, Riley.
Roth, you're not even paying attention.
No, you're not even.
Well, I'm still having like.
You're still sucking
You're-
face.
yeah.
All right.
You're a little distracted.
All right. Do I wait, Riley? Do I notice this god who has just appeared?
So are you.
I see a person in a red cloak come out of nowhere with a glowing
saying
sword.
So you shoot it. So make an intimidation check with advantage.
Is it having fun?
Riley, do I notice this at all? Like,
Really?
yes.
What's your passive perception?
Oh, that's 10.
Do you happen to have a picture of it?
No, it's just like all of the families in like lines.
All of them
Yes.
are dead.
Oh,
It
it
is
is?
Riley.
Right.
They're all dead.
It's
Riley.
a rapper.
Yeah.
So without advantage,
Oh,
it
trust me, have you
says
seen a video?
17. With advantage, it's a 21.
I can beat that. I can beat that.
You don't need
You're-
to notice.
That's why I'm asking. Oh.
You don't notice. However, everyone else does, and you watch as this shriek of.
Am I intimidated?
Can someone look through that pile of papers and see if they're choosing?
Riley, it's fine.
You notice.
Okay.
Hey, Ruben, you're glad I didn't notice because I just got a I got a 31.
Yeah, you just witnessed my family die at your hands.
So yeah, so you are very much
trying to conquer.
Everyone who sees it is frightened of.
I can't even
I
check
gotta-
for that.
I don't even get a.
Why aren't you
Can I
Can
walk
I jump
to-
I
over?
can't try to not be frightened.
It has to do with Alice's
Right.
ability.
Can I try to?
Alice
Can I
is
just
air.
cut shield
May I?
Zara with myself? Just as I just wanted.
Who all
Thanks.
sees?
Alright.
Everyone except you and Asha.
My queen, I swear we can explain.
Be quiet. Who are you?
You know me.
Who are you?
We're your dead family's
Key,
family.
Woo! What happened?
Alice?
Do not talk to me.
Riley, it's not in here. You want to look?
Just fought the black
okay.
I
shroud.
give up.
What occurred?
It's dead now, but so is nearly
I know
all
I don't have
of the
it.
civilians of Lord Bazistan.
That was my father right there.
It is your father. Who's
That would be the
possessed?
correct.
If I
Do
may,
not speak.
What, me?
I wish I could help, guys. I really do. I'm sorry.
Second face still, my friend.
If you wish I would help.
What were you going to say,
I'd
Ordon?
appreciate if you didn't refer to us.
Second face.
This?
may I please, my queen,
What do you wish to say?
the person who killed the king is not with us currently.
But
He-
was with you. Correct.
Not anymore.
He was.
He was.
Before he
Wait, you can't kill the king.
There's a difference.
Yes,
Yes.
Oh, frick.
he
There
exploded
is
his
a-
mouth.
What did I miss?
He
I'm scared.
is.
Well,
He was part of the Shrouded Conclave.
yes.
Wait,
I don't know, the group that
And Heraclius.
took my sister away from me.
What?
My brother,
Heraclius.
who sacrificed his life to save you,
Uh,
and now the rest of my
he had
family.
Heracles' armor,
Yes.
so Heracles went
Cousins.
out.
You have come.
Not putting it lightly there.
You have come to
Okay,
my
Grav
kingdom.
is just as blunt as
You
Flash.
have come to my kingdom, and you decimated it.
Not really,
So cousin sent me jail.
We also
I have no
saved
choice.
We
your
didn't
ass.
decimate your country. If you wanted us to lead the Shroud, you'd have nothing.
I already have nothing.
Well, you'd have less.
There's always less to be had.
Alice, we all miss your brother.
Don't speak.
I will. He was a part of our family.
And I do not care. He's not
Why are
part
you
of
being
it.
so mean?
You took my family away from me.
I
Hey,
didn't do anything.
We're taken.
I just showed up here. Thank you very much.
Alice, I know you're going through a hard time, okay?
Metagaming, boys.
You can look at me like that if you'd like. I grew up without a family as well. I grew up and I made this family, I made these friends into my family.
But did you see them slowly be taken away from me?
My closest friend, my first ever friend, died right in front of my eyes. I know pain, okay? And I know you want to take your anger out on somebody. And if you need to, that's okay. You need time. But please think about what you're gonna do.
I thought you made up my mind.
There are plenty of people that are better to take out their anger on than us.
I'd like to
At this point,
Use-
Atlas has noticed you and meets eyes with you
Can I go pick
and
them
goes and goes
You found it?
and just
You did
points down.
Ah.
And you pick him up. And again, and you guys see this, and they're. What's strange is that your understanding is Atlas and the two sets of twins, all four of them. Your understanding is that they are only about a year old, but they look closer to 5. Which is a very strange.
Did they always look this way?
So you pick Atlas up, and he's just sobbing.
Could I use command on all the guards and tell them to
You don't see any guards.
none?
You wanna kill us?
No.
No, I'm not gonna kill you. Is there a way to remember the altar we talked about? Like, God knows when that could rebuild the.
Yes, I do remember that.
Could I go try to find it?
You think that would be in Stormcloud?
Yes.
You're not in Stormcloud.
Where are we?
You're in the you are in the port town of which you guys started out your adventure.
Wait,
Which is the southernmost point of Oasis.
this is a wild guess. The
That
tavern that we
would
started
be
in isn't. It was destroyed too. It's
It's
not.
a-
Sorry, make your perception check.
It's
Corinus, correct?
I'm getting a
What?
Corinus.
Coronis.
Corinus.
12.
12.
Sorry.
Curiously, you notice that there's a chunk of earth that is kind of jutting out from the side. And there's like roughly 5 buildings on it. And there is a tavern on one of those buildings that you seem to recognize. It's closer to the banks.
Fun. I'm gonna head over there.
Okay, so you start heading off. You do notice Aya holding up a statuette of Alez.
No time for petting queens.
What did you do?
At this point, CO goes, I don't feel,
Oh no.
this is weird. And he jink into another statuette.
I need a cookie.
How big are the statues? They're like this.
Yeah, they're like this.
Okay.
Just a sec. We're gonna have a break, and that's when you should leave the table, not randomly, especially for recording, but it's fine. Yeah,
Ahem.
he needed a cookie. I know.
It's real.
Okay, so why are the twins here?
You didn't see the vision. That's right. You have no idea. But you look over. Arthur appears to be having slow heavings of his chest. The other 2 twins, it's undescribable, the state that they seem to be in. They're far gone. Your mother, perhaps most disturbingly of all, her body, in a similar way to your father's body, is kind of deteriorating and decomposing extremely quickly.
Shouldn't she be able to survive because of her ability? Or was that stripped away from her?
You're not sure. At this point, Veronica, you stopped making out, because I'm not going to say the thing that Nick kept saying. With Asha, and she goes, we should,
Keep going?
no, and she puts her hand on your shoulder and she says, we should do something somewhere else. And she points off, I think there's a thing going
Oh
on.
Lord.
A thing? What type of thing?
And you look over, and you watch as Grav and Key, who Key's back now, which is
Wait, hold on!
Batman was dead. Are walking off, and so were you.
No.
So much.
As he watches
Wait.
sorry.
So I look over and I see Key.
Yes.
Alright. So I,
And they're walking off towards the tavern of which you met Key, which is still standing.
hold on.
Key!
Jesus Christ.
What? Wait.
You were dead.
No,
You were a god.
You
I
had
wasn't even gone for that long.
you had legs.
True.
It's nice to see you again.
But you were a guy.
Nice to see you too.
Who's that over there?
That would be Alice. She's Alez's sister, I think. I don't know.
She's pouting.
Probably because of family.
And she doesn't realize that it's the shroud, something nobody can control but the gods, not us.
Well, then her mental state's just not fucked up right, so we gotta go. Where are we headed?
Well,
I'm trying to do an accent.
you remember this bar?
How could I forget?
Yeah. For old time's sake, I thought I'd check it out.
Mind if we come with?
And as he says leave, you see Pasha, who's practically just like splayed out,
Alice is 17 years old, to give you perspective.
just across,
Wait,
practically in your arms at this point.
Oh yeah, this is Asha.
Seems like you got more girls when you're a lady.
It certainly helped. I'm not gonna lie.
At this point, Asha gives you a look like,
I go in for a dip kiss.
oh god. She's kind of like, but then,
we don't have to do it.
it's kind of awkward, they kind of kiss for like 5 minutes.
I'm gonna start walking.
Alright, let's head off. Let's head off. So what are we trying to find?
Third wheeling.
Well, given that this is the only 5 only standing buildings in the entire 10-mile crater, just thinking there might be a clue.
Yeah, it's a bit coincidental, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's at this point that all of a sudden the entirety of B team, 3 members you don't actually recognize, teleport in. Key.
All 5 members are on.
Key. All of a sudden, one of them snatches the disc that has the black shroud in it. Oh. And they teleport out.
Who are they?
Wait,
What
they
the hell just
teleported.
happened?
Were any of them
Did I see
attractive women?
You did. No. Yeah. No. You
didn't
didn't
see.
sight.
There wasn't.
Were any of them?
You didn't
And you do notice that Key is wearing the rings that Psyche
Riley,
had stolen from him.
from what I saw, were any of them attractive women?
Can I
Most
roll?
of them were attractive.
Can I roll a perception
Okay,
check?
we need to go after them. We need to find them. We need to see
Can I roll a
what
perception check to see if I saw that?
Oh yeah, no, you saw it. It was pretty obvious.
It is. Who are
They
they?
kind of wandered
Wait.
around for a little bit.
Wait a moment.
We need to make
swear
sure
I've
they're all
seen
okay.
that person before.
Wait a minute. Those
Yeah,
are
I
members of the
Start
club.
following
I don't
who
know.
they're
Um,
from.
Wait, at this point, one
The
second. At this point, Cora, who has been waiting,
little
just
Oh, yeah.
grabs you in a huge bear hug. Says, "We should go back to the tribe."
She had like flappy flaps. And
Cora, I can't.
a ringy ring
Yeah.
thing.
What
Like
the hell?
We
those
should. This is too dangerous. You
silver
shouldn't.
sky people.
What the hell are you talking about?
Riley. Did you just call them?
I don't know who Psych is.
Never mind.
I'm just gonna head off to the tavern.
You
I
should
think
go
that
back.
would be a better idea.
Oh, I missed.
You're gonna.
I-
You're gonna go.
I have a life here. I have Zara.
Dude, you're gonna die. You almost died this time. We almost died.
If I die, it's trying to save everyone. It's when I was fighting, there was 2 people in my mind. It was Zara and you. I was fighting for you.
Zara.
I
There's more
can't.
than that. If you're.
I can't let you. I have to. You need to be safe. You need to be safe. Okay, I'll bring you to the tribe, but I can't stay with you.
Don't have to. I'm not a child. She kind of turns around on you, starts to storm off, turns back around. I
Can't.
I love you, Cora.
Some of us have emotions.
They're gone, Ruben. Get over it.
Cora.
They're dead and nothing's bringing them back. It's
Cora.
a good wish spell.
Cora gives you one last look, kind of at the brim of the forest, and says,
Ooh, I walked through that one.
"If you die, I'm gonna be really pissed."
I
And she
know.
walks off. Zara
Yes,
leaves.
Key. We're still heading to the tavern, right?
It's okay, honey.
Yeah, but she's not wrong. It's dangerous. At least I'm not losing sight of you this time. I'm coming with if we're going.
I
If you're
can't.
gonna, yes, I am not letting you out of my sight.
Yeah, they know.
Let's live in the present, okay? We can think about the future later. Okay? All that I care is that I'm with you again. And I'm the happiest that I've been in since I saw you last.
I'm crying. This is bad. Meanwhile, the rest of you. Yes.
Ordon is feeling like this is not exactly the best moment for Ordon. So I'm gonna cast Disguise Self. Can I turn myself into like a 4'2" halfling?
You can only make yourself shorter by a foot.
God, so
Does that mean I'll be taller than him?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna turn into a Goliath that's the exact same height as Lil.
You can make yourself look identical to Lilith. Actually.
This much.
Then make your girlfriend. Oh wait.
Fiance, choose.
Sam? Sam?
Sam, do it. Do it.
Sam.
You know what's metagaming? This is out of context. Sam, if you do that, I will then wish for Lilith to become what you
You
are.
know, Lilith is a really great relationship, and I want to have that relationship. So I'm going to.
At this point, Zara, who is in different stages of hugging, etc., goes, babe. Turn around.
Well, come on, Zara, we have to head out.
Are you not? Are you not?
Mine.
Who are you? What?
Who are you? Mine.
I'm just gonna head
You're
out.
mine.
Wait, does he have weapons that are the same?
Yeah.
Actually?
No.
Yeah.
They're not actually real, but he looks identical.
Okay.
What? Are you not? Are you? Was I?
No. Mine.
What?
You may not know, but I am actually the twin sister.
You have two sisters.
I know. I'm pretty sure.
That is an important information right now. Let's head out. And then I'm gonna start strolling over.
No, I pick you up, throw you over my shoulder.
Make a strength check.
Okay, not okay. Sam, I don't know if. Okay. Bad idea.
Fireman scary.
Yes.
You gotta go fast to get a home.
She goes, oh, that kind of hurt. But wait, what about your twin sister? Don't you want to reunite with?
Not just.
Wait. And you kind of walk off.
Where are we walking to?
The opposite
Where
direction.
are you walking?
Going back to where I was before.
Okay. So meanwhile, you guys at this point have arrived at the tavern, I assume.
Yeah.
If you guys are still heading there.
Oh yeah.
Are you following him?
No, I'm more worried about
But
my
you are now
relationship.
me.
Okay. And so you arrive and you walk in, and the same bartender. Oi! I haven't seen you guys in 5 years. What's going on?
You're still alive!
What the hell?
Have you looked outside?
No, I don't really get
Have
it.
you
I'm
heard?
nearsighted.
Have you heard
Yes,
anything?
of course. And you walk forward around the bar. And you wrote old friend. I remember you.
Look
Where's
out the
your
fucking
other
door.
Oh shit!
Perception.
Wait,
That's
we need beer.
Oh shit!
Are you kidding me, old man?
Oh, sorry. Holy shit!
Hey!
Deborah,
Hey,
hey, good old friend, you
No,
might not recognize me now. I have some things now.
It's alright.
I'm a bit different.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I have some things now.
okay.
We go way back, you know that?
Not that far back. I'm
Oh,
afraid.
but I think we did. He kind of puts a hand on your shoulder.
I pull out Asha from my back pocket.
Actually, Asha steps forward, brings down her cloak, and unshields her scythe, and holds it level at the bartender's neck and goes,
Hey, be careful. He has some great booze, alright? Alright, did you seriously not hear a single thing that was happening outside? There's a mile up, there's a crater out there, so that's a mile 10
Sir, nearsighted, deaf. I couldn't tell you a girl when you came in. She is a girl, right? She is a good girl.
He is
You know. Okay.
She's a girl.
Are you there?
She is a lady. Am I there?
No.
If you want to be,
Riley,
yes.
Am I there?
Yeah.
She is a lady.
Can I take an investigation?
What's up with Prince Charming over here?
What's up with you not pouring drinks? Get on the chop.
Oh, yes, of course, you're paying.
Yes, can I take an investigation check to see, like, if there's anything different or magical that's going on that specifically protects
Make
this
a
person?
perception check.
Perception, okay.
And he goes starts pouring you drink. On the house, I suppose, since you're my only patron.
May I have a
Are you there?
Yes! Can I
Okay.
sit down
Can
and
I'm assuming
Sure.
there's nobody else.
So I'm gonna assume, with the exception of Aya and Alice, everyone's.
Did I have advantage?
May I?
I'll say you're helping him out. Yeah.
May I get a lot of alcohol?
Roll.
Yes.
And roll in
You're
here.
taking
I'm
shots.
assuming there's nobody else in the bar.
There's nobody else.
that's better.
I'm
Better.
gonna look for like anything that.
better.
That's fine. I'm not even
Not
gonna
like
say
magical
anything.
means, just like anything around the bar that's
Are you
happening.
gonna? Are you
What
gonna?
is your perception?
As everyone comes into the bar, you guys hear up. You hear up
Oh, Riley.
as rain starts to fall on the house. And then you hear a as a
Acid.
lightning bolt hits the ground. And you two are getting major on what?
Perception check.
Oh no, the headaches are back.
You guys are getting major deja vu as a dark and stormy night rolls in, because I'm uncreative and don't know how to start a campaign.
Wait, can I look outside the window to see if it's like...
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it is,
yeah.
it is almost identical, and you both look out the window, the rest of the town is there.
Riley.
Is it like?
Is the rest of the people we're with still here, like, everybody?
Everyone's still here, and the bartender's
Yes, we
still here,
are,
and
dear.
no one else seems to have noticed, except for you two. You see a couple of things. Thing number one, the bartender is twitchy.
Like,
Oh.
Like, he seems nervous.
Can I take a perception check?
Like I thought.
Sure.
You're not creative, you know.
Hey!
Wait, did you
You're
think?
creative and I love
Oh no!
that's
No,
a
no, no,
that's
no,
a
no, no,
huge
no, no, no,
insult
please,
to a DM.
Yeah.
That would.
No. Thing number
Understand
two.
what's going on?
Thing number two. There are two doors
Oh.
that lead out.
That's
Okay.
metagaming.
But
Okay.
but this room is bigger than is as big as the building. So the door shouldn't be
I have no clue what's
That's nice.
happening.
But they do not
I
like
don't
doors
think
that
it's
lead
gonna
outside.
be
The
good.
final thing,
And 0.
you see these. They're very very faint. But you see sitting in a corner a hooded figure, just very very faint.
Well, shoot, Nugget.
You see four others,
Just shooting a nugget.
No.
all just
I
kind
think
of
so.
very faded.
No.
I got.
Do I reckon it?
You don't see these.
Oh, okay.
They're very faint. And you watch as kind of sped up and kind of moving around, jerking around, they start to interact. And as they start to interact, they kind of become more clear.
And I
Are
don't
they
understand
us?
this. I don't understand.
You
this.
notice this seems to be Varen. One of them is definitely Varen, the hooded figure in the corner.
Yep.
The one that was at the bar comes over and was definitely Key. The others you do not recognize. One is a elven cleric. The other one is a princely figure who has this strange sword in his hands that you notice has the symbol of the Shrouded Conclave on it. And the third
Now I'm
is
completely lost.
No, I
clearly a
You
princess.
had
There.
Oh yeah, that makes
Riley,
sense.
do I see anything out of the first roll?
The first one could.
I got
shrink.
I see all of that,
Can
right?
I use a? Can I do a perception check?
The first one I got.
Sure, go
Okay,
ahead.
Riley, I see all this, right? Along with
Five.
I don't only.
Well, actually, no. You and Key both see the kind of faded imagery.
Can I,
in a really weird way.
Like, I just saw Key. Can I, like, just, like, bring him up to speed? Like, just
Yeah.
point this out,
Yeah.
even if I sound like a
So at this
complete
point, you
crazy
see it.
freaking
Can I-
lunatic?
And he's strangely, both of them are like really concerned with outside, and they're kind of both like.
I'm gonna have my bow at the
Key.
end.
Key.
What?
I'm gonna, like, point out the strange, like,
Okay.
things in the
So yeah,
corner.
you notice these.
And, like,
They
the
show you,
bartender
right?
Maybe
is
perception
nervous.
check on the
might-
bartender.
this-
22.
This might just
Okay. You notice as the bartender's been pouring drinks, he's become increasingly nervous. Sweat is pouring down, and you notice him
Does he get
slip
sweat
something into one of the drinks.
What?
Of which Lance promptly digests.
Let's go, Lance.
Give me a keg, bartender.
Oh yes, of course. I can't really lift it. If you want to come around the bar.
Oh, I certainly will.
And Odon vaults over the bar. Lilith.
Lilitha.
Number two.
Lilith vaults over the bar.
Veronica, this might be totally crazy
Can I
and not
sneak around and,
necessary.
But
Crazy?
you're
What?
feeling
With
it.
disadvantage
Do
because
you
you're on.
want to start doing
Riley,
the
do I
same
need to do
thing
any sort of, like,
that you were
concentration?
doing?
I'll have you
5
make.
years
I'll
ago?
have you make a wisdom save actually.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I
wait.
look at my hand and I see I already had beard in it.
Well, like,
I
you
can
see
do
the
it on.
transparent?
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of. Stand in the exact position.
Okay, so that's a 4.
Oh no!
You guys watch as Lance is digesting this last one. He
I
goes.
shouldn't be able to do this. I don't have intelligence.
I have a higher intelligence than you. I have 20.
Lance turns around and says, "Where am I?"
And what is the bartender doing right now?
What's going through my
Continue to pour drinks.
What's going through my head?
You don't remember
Hey.
anything.
How many
This-
drinks does he need to pour?
Riley.
14. To sneak around.
Sneaker. Wait, how
A
much?
lot.
How much is
You
that?
kind of knock into a
no.
pot, and the bartender goes, "What are you doing?" And you notice there's this black ectoplasm just up on and around his throat.
Can I pull up my bow and start? Yes.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh,
I'm a ranger.
Hey.
Can
Hey! Wait, do you not have heavy
Wait,
armor?
Wait, Riley.
No.
Oh, then you shouldn't have had disadvantage.
Riley.
Can I try to hit him with an armor strike?
Can I re-roll it then?
Sure. How about we roll?
Riley.
Because I just saw him, like, slip
No,
stuff.
no. You did
He's
see him slip
nervous.
stuff.
He slips
You saw him
stuff.
slip stuff.
Lance is, like, crapping out here. And I hit him.
21.
Yes.
Yeah, so he doesn't notice you, and you see this, there's this black ectoplasmic thing all around his leg, which is very similar to what you saw on the king.
Okay, then I'm going to pull out my short sword and like do the whole thing.
Alright, make an attack to see if you can like
Do this.
Can I attack him?
We're outside.
Outside? You
Outside's the worst place to be, not gonna lie.
We're outside.
You watch as the like facade around this kind of like unaltered part of the city just goes out of existence.
Short sword.
Well, that's not.
Can I get
Wait, the unaltered part of the
Yeah,
city
roll
is
it.
gone?
It's gone.
Oh boy. Can I run over?
Alright, I try and get my bearings. This is like pretty trippy, right?
Yeah.
Are we?
Do
we notice?
18.
You notice that this one. 18 hits.
Do I notice the?
Maybe it's what people
Okay, so
Quivering palm.
so you go. Oh, what's the
That's a bit overpowered, right? That's a murder hit. DC 19.
Who are you going after?
The
You
bartender.
didn't see it.
Yes, I did. I got a perception check of that.
You didn't see the twitching.
He
Yes, I
fails.
did. I saw everything.
Wait, quiet.
Guys, yeah. So you wham, and he
Wait.
and you holding the thing to his neck. He goes. You have no idea what I'm capable.
I start patting Key.
He just
like, focusing on.
and you watch as this thing drops from the ground and just starts to kind of like shrivel up.
I'm guessing everybody notices.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
I'm
Can I like
What?
draw like stab
What
into
the
the
fuck?
shriveling thing?
Roll a hit.
Dude,
Can I try to grow
Really?
a bunch of plants around them to just keep it there? Like,
Can I-
enclose
Key.
it?
our favorite bartender.
Yeah. So she and you grab this thing. And as it's kind of all congealed and stuff, it solidifies into something. You take it off, and it slowly but surely
Oh no.
into the scepter.
Oh no!
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 I hate you.
Which you don't
No.
know.
Oh
No.
no!
It is Xeno's scepter.
No!
Wait,
I mean, my character is.
You very much know this scepter. This is Liam Trace's scepter.
Alright, we're fucked.
Can Lance?
Listen, we've already lived this through this here. We gotta run out. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta run. We're all about to
I'm
die.
trying to remember what we did then. It's like
We ran.
we did.
Dead Space 22.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, let's run again.
That's a good point.
Actually,
Where are we
now that
running?
you
Why are we
remember,
running?
someone burst through the door, and that's when he ran, right?
Yeah.
Someone burst through the door and
Has
has
to
to
be
do something,
the-
right?
Going to the lake and stuff.
22.
Yes.
22.
Did-
You,
What's
this
the-
is evil, it's really evil, and you should probably drop it.
Yes,
Oh,
there you go.
okay, yeah, right
Can
now.
I? Can I try to destroy
You did!
it? Can I try to destroy it with my paragon?
You have no idea that it's that.
Do you?
Oh, I
Do
don't.
any of the people here, or anybody, well, not nobody in there, or any of the illusions look at all similar to the person who burst through the door?
No, they don't. But as you kind of go to the door to look outside, you see a figure, and the door bursts open. Slam! Which again, only the two of you see. No one else sees, as both of them just all of a sudden go, shit, what's going
Key.
on?
I think it.
And an old grizzled man, his beard kind of all mangled, soaking wet, steps in and says, "You have to save her, my daughter."
Oh, should we? Yeah.
How old is your
daughter?
go, or do we, you don't see this?
Okay.
Shut up.
Just stop.
Wait, do we have to go with him, or do we stay here? Did we take some wrong turn, and that's why this happened?
There's only one way to find out. Let's go.
We run.
Should we?
Where are you go?
I
Just
see
run
this.
out.
Can I?
No, no, say, you see them run
Yeah,
out.
say we're going. Say we're going to your daughter.
Because she's at the lake. And you guys run out. And at this point, the silhouettes you watch zoom right into Key and right into Baron, and all of them run out.
Holy
Do we feel
freaking
it?
moly!
You don't feel it, no. But for the sake of levity, when you try to follow them out, I assume.
Okay, yeah.
The door opens and it's emptiness. It's just nothing.
A pocket dimension.
Okay.
Maybe this is not the right
And I'm
place.
just gonna like,
And they're gone.
totally freaking.
Wait, we ran into real life, or we
Can
ran
I
into
go
real
try
life,
to-
right?
Yeah, as
Okay.
far as you're concerned.
Can I-
And you guys are sprinting.
Can I try to open the door and look out?
Riley,
nothingness.
Riley.
Zora sees this is like,
Still
oh, I
holding.
read about
Riley,
this. This is
drop
some mojo. This.
Riley, I look behind you to see if Riley, I look behind you to see if the bar's still there.
Bar's still there.
Okay, so we can still see it.
Yes.
Alright.
And you guys run.
Let's assume that it's
and
still
slowly but surely
safe.
next to
Try to
you
open the door.
solidifies Ayla. Or no, sorry, solidifies Anya, Alez, and Grismilda.
Wait, so they're all running with us now?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Oh, so it's one of those lines that just.
Yes, you guys are sprinting along, and you find
We gotta
yourselves.
pick it up. We gotta get here. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna start flying.
I turn into my dragon. I go.
And you guys easily incinerate the goblins and save this girl.
that
And
was
you
easy.
go through
Easier
the
than the first time.
go through the very similar process of bringing her back. The man is extremely grateful and offers you passage to Stormcloud.
No.
What's going on while they're gone?
I think this is what.
This is actually, I will tell you, nothing. We'll get to that in a second. And you guys go through the entire thing. You see the factions, etc. But
So you need fail it.
before that,
What did we?
with the sword in your hand, pointing at you in certain directions, at a certain point, you all are looking at these kind of marks on your hands that drew you all here.
Oh,
Yes. And looking at these marks, actually, you did shoot
You shoot me again.
And Key, you remember this specifically of having a moment of it kind of whispers through your head of, I will show you where you want to go.
I don't hear that, right? That's just key.
No, you all hear
Oh.
that. And you remember very distinctly, and you watch as Grismilda, Alez, and Anya all agree with it. And it kind of burns into their skin.
oh god.
And now you realize that this is the symbol of the Shrouded Conclave.
In your hand.
In our hand, yeah.
What do you want to do?
So I have no idea.
Did we? Do I remember? Did we agree last time or?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did. And it led you to the stronghold.
Alright, I say. Alright, this is what I think we should do. Let's just keep following it until it takes us somewhere. Because beyond this.
They're not rewriting.
History.
That's not. Yeah. Metagaming, but still, let's just keep doing everything the same way.
Keep going.
Let's keep going. Here we go. Wait, am I a guy now? Or am I still running?
You're a guy.
Yay!
For now.
Doesn't have to use the
For
wish.
now.
Woo!
Or you switch to
So you guys both agree to it.
No!
You guys both agree to it?
Let's keep going.
So you agree to it and you continue along. There's a few other junctions where decisions you made in the past are questioned. Specifically, you and Alez you and Liam find yourselves in the pyramid.
At the time, Leo.
At the time, Leo, find
Apparently that's
yourselves
too close to see.
back in the pyramid, of which a town was finding blood-spattered trees, and people dragged back into this. And amongst the blood-spattered walls, you find in the center of this pyramid, after stealthing around a displacer piece,
Oh yeah.
you
that
find
was-
a beautiful, ornate black bow
Go.
sitting.
Does he remember the bow at any chance? I'm just saying that now.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Hey,
Don't
Key?
pick it up.
Key, remember what happened
Are you
last
here?
time? Am I there?
You were there. Oh no, you're not there for this.
Ah, damn.
You are actually off fighting a fire cult.
Oh yeah, we were doing that.
Oh, that's
We
right.
weren't doing that.
There's so much stuff that happened. Oh.
I look at it long and hard.
Liam
And
goes.
I turn around and leave.
Liam goes. Are you gonna leave? This is like the
Don't touch it.
why?
Don't
What?
touch it.
Wait, are they rewriting time?
They're
That's
very-
what I'm
that's
saying.
what they're doing.
I'm a little
Okay.
slow, but
Yeah, imagine what's gonna happen.
Okay.
And they walk
where's
out.
the brack?
And as you are walking out, this is where things start to change.
Wait, do I notice any changes?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
first thing that changes is that while raiding the Stormcloud castle, which it was in control of an ice giant, he goes off on his own
Didn't.
and fights a Remorhaz. of which without the bow, he does not succeed in that battle and perishes.
Jesus, what?
Oh crap!
Oh,
With that, from that point on, things go extremely badly. Losing Grismilda, Anya, Liam, and Alice, Varen, you are the only one left, and you find yourselves in the stronghold, looking at the keys remaining. And you continue your fights, somehow still clinging on to this idea that maybe at the end there'll be something that can help you and bring you back to where you are. You go off in an attempt to keep with the same thing, and try to make the blue shroud not be summoned, but are unsuccessful. And you yourself meet Lilith and Kip, but all three of you perish in a final battle against the blue shroud.
Oh, this is some. I don't remember the movie.
Inception?
Yeah, the one where you go and if you fail, you go back.
Alright, I haven't seen
I'm
it.
so not creative!
Oh, wait, no, that's the Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or Groundhog Day.
And,
So we're gonna
Or Groundhog Day.
and as you are,
to keep
and as you take your last breath, you find yourselves back fighting the fire cult. And you find yourself in front of the bow once again.
Do we
I
have
remember that.
Wait,
Was
Riley.
Riley, as far as you're concerned, this is your first time going through. You don't
Riley.
remember any past.
Wait,
Baron, you do.
I remember.
You also.
Do I have any
Also fire
mental
cult.
connection? Alright, do I know where he is at least?
You know where he is.
But I'm still fighting the cult.
Yes, you are.
And
You're
if
right in the middle of it.
And if I stop fighting him, they might die. And then if I go, but if I don't go to help him, he's gonna.
I mean,
So
he's
you're
very
standing in front of the
honorable.
bow, and Liam goes, "Oh, this is ornate. This is beautiful. It has a lot of magic. We should definitely take this."
What?
If I remember, I killed the colt, right?
Wait, is this the first time
I
ever?
don't
or
know,
the
it's just
second time?
let's hope you
This
mentioned.
is your second time.
Alright, but you don't remember it. I transform into my dragon because it's the fastest form, and I can't actually because I'm still there. So I just try and bolt there to try and get him to take the bow.
So you abandon Alice.
I abandon Alice.
Alice.
Alice held his own fair enough in the fire cult.
Remember? There was it.
That's actually fair. Alice pretty much single-handedly did that. So Alice barely manages to get out with his life, and as you sprint off, you find them. Do you take the bow?
Wait, am I with him yet?
Not yet.
Well, it's the second time, so you would have done
The
what
second
you just
time, I
did.
wouldn't take the
Nope.
bow. I'd do the
Yeah.
exact same thing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But it's not.
He doesn't
It's not
remember.
changing yet.
I
I'm
don't
still on
remember.
the
I'm
run.
just gonna keep doing this. I'm
I'm
just
still
gonna be stuck
on
Yeah,
on
if
the
you don't
run.
remember.
This is all real time, right? This isn't
Yes.
sped up
Oh,
at all.
he's
So
staying
he's all
where he
alone.
is, so
He's
he's
all-
gonna keep going
he's-
towards.
he's
and at
all-
some point in my endless loop, he'll get to me.
Yeah.
Riley?
Oh my freaking
Is
gosh!
his sword reacting?
What?
Is his sword reacting?
In the. Wait, what do you mean?
Outside of this all, is
Okay.
his sword reacting?
You find yourself. You watch as where the cavern was. There's these flashes of light and these kind of convulsing patterns, and you look at each other, and there's some weird stuff going on. The first thing that happens is you watch as Aya at one point just disappears and then reappears. And it's all happening extremely instantaneously. You watch as for a moment you're standing in the middle of the city and it's all back. It's rather disorientating as the entire city is back and you look around. And then all of a sudden you're back in
Are our
storm
memories
cloud.
changing?
You guys, nothing's happening for you.
Oh,
This is instantaneous for you.
We're
We'll get to
just
you guys
like,
in a second.
whoa.
But you guys,
Just like,
all of a sudden you're in
really?
storm cloud and you're hugging your father,
No,
who's
I
still
just
alive.
came in. To the
And you
room.
look up at Alice,
Almost
and
fell into a pit of
everyone is there. And it's quick, it's rapid, it's disorientating. You go through multiple spaces where you blink in and out of existence.
Oh no.
And it's rather strange.
That's not the-
Meanwhile, you guys move on. You eventually intercept him with Leo,
Okay.
We should.
which at this point it is controlling you to an extent. Just so you know.
Wait, so I gave him the bow. We found.
He has the bow.
All right, good. So wait, so he just picked it up.
No, he doesn't have the bow. Sorry, never mind.
Oh, yeah. So I came up with. Right, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but you need to take the bow. Yes, I know what it sounds like. You need to trust me on this. Everything we've been through, we're gonna go through it again.
I told you should have taken it. I don't know why you think. You're usually not very smart.
Liam, I'm. Just kill Leo.
No, it's Liam. We're just gonna say it's canonically.
Can I stab him?
Why?
Oh no!
We're gonna either fuck this up or like just destroy the entire plot.
I mean, Riley probably
I say,
for this.
alright, we need to head back right now, alright? So we all turn around, and as we turn around, we try and stab him in the back of the neck.
You really
Yeah.
stab in the back twice?
Wait, I would have known to hurt him.
Oh, wait, I would have known it. Wait, do we still know that Liam turns evil?
Yeah,
Maybe.
because of the bow.
Because of the bow, but...
So I don't think you would have if you decided not to do
Guys,
it.
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Well, he wouldn't, but Roster would.
That's not true.
What if I grab the bow?
But wouldn't killing Liam.
Hey, you intercept him when he's like halfway back to the stronghold.
Alright, hey, listen. We can do this an infinite amount of times. We can do any possibility we wish to. At least we think.
This is confusing because this is only the second time you're.
Alright, but listen, you just need to listen to me, alright? Time is gonna keep... I think it's repeating itself, and we're just gonna keep doing this, alright? Memories of the fucking future are coming back to me right now. Just, you gotta believe me.
What is
You need to take the bow, alright?
Take the bow.
You need to take the bow. It's gonna be a bad decision, but you need to take the bow. We're going back. Liam's gonna stay with me. We're gonna keep him away from the bow. We're gonna see what happens. Gotta trust me on this. Do I have to roll to persuade at all?
I grabbed the bow.
Yeah!
So you guys go back, you grab the bow, and we speed through it until you guys are heading off to get one of the first white key. You have figured out the bow is no good, and are in a conversation with Liam.
But I remember the keys.
Yes. And you say, I want you to, or you.
Who else is in the group right now? I honestly don't remember who's currently.
Give me the bow. Let's see what's gonna happen.
You don't have the meta knowledge to be able to make that decision, I feel like.
Who else is in the? Is there a player? Is I Grismilda?
Milda is no longer here, Kip and Lilithar.
Oh,
Hi.
give Kib it.
No.
Kip. No.
No.
Give it to Lilith.
Well, no, see, it's an evil plus evil. It's a double negative. It's PEMDAS. It's positive.
No.
Don't
It's
put math into this.
Don't.
That doesn't work.
That's
The
not how math
stronghold. We have
It's
the
not how
stronghold
PEMDAS
at this point.
Put a handbook of Xanathos
I gotta open the jar. Oh,
Is
right.
that Xanathos?
Yeah.
I think it's best if I keep it for now.
Nope.
So you're gonna keep the
Okay,
bow.
keep the bow?
Well, that was saying to Liam.
Oh, okay.
Liam.
Now everyone's confused.
Wait, can we just like? Can I try and convince him to like lock it away in like the stronghold?
I'm gonna. Well, no, I'm not gonna give it to Liam. And actually, can I go see? I want to go see Alice's father
Okay. Immediately.
as fast as I can.
So you rush off to Alice's father. Meanwhile, they go off to get the white key.
Yeah.
Okay, and Liam goes with them. You go off, and
Oh, if Liam goes with me,
Yeah.
he's not gonna.
Yeah,
Because he didn't go with us the first time.
Right, but then.
And you go through and you give it to him, and he confiscates it, and he has his best people try to destroy it, and eventually successfully does so.
Huh?
And you come to learn that it in fact it had a spirit in it. The spirit that was killing things in that village possessed it, and slowly surely grew power by draining things. But it's been dispersed now, and it's nothing to worry. However, as you guys go on with the adventures, eventually Anya and Liam decide that it's too dangerous, as they are expecting a child, and they decide to go off and live in Stormcloud.
Alright, well there's Liam.
No.
As
For
you're
now.
down a party member,
We all
you
die.
go into the Alez, motivated by his sister and motivated by reunions with his family member, also decides to go back to Stormcloud.
No.
Ayla,
Black shrouds.
without Alez's support, is in fact killed in the Nine Hells.